Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our exclusive webinar today. We are embarking on a transformative journey where we'll unravel how small businesses like yours can unlock substantial tax savings while elevating employee wellness and satisfaction. It looks like you joined the webinar about possible help with savings on taxes while increasing benefits so you can affordably scale the business, right? I'm Brandon, and our company has delivered 8 figures of tax savings back to businesses and specializes in enhancing benefit solutions without breaking the bank. My mission has always been to bring high level financial strategies to the backbone of our economy, small businesses, and the dedicated HR professionals supporting them. In this session, we'll dive into the nuts and bolts of SIMERP and tax incentive wellness plans, uncovering how they can revolutionize your approach to employee benefits and create massive tax savings. We'll provide clear, actionable steps that you can apply directly to your business for immediate results. HR professionals are some of the busiest, most overworked people in the company. Truly, you are the backbone that keeps everything turning, and you wear many, many hats. Give yourself an easy win today. Also, when's the last time you got a raise, or even a thank you? Hopefully, you get some praise on your hard work. Now, let's begin our journey towards financial optimization and enhanced employee well being. Have you ever considered that there might be a way to not just save on taxes, but to also boost your team's health and morale simultaneously? Think of your business like navigating a road trip to a dream destination. You have your map, but the route is filled with detours and hidden paths that could make your journey smoother and more enjoyable. That's where we step in, like your trusty GPS, guiding you through the best routes and avoiding traffic jams and ensuring that you and your team enjoy the ride and arrive happier. Just like you wouldn't hit the road without your GPS, let us be your guide to a healthier, more financially savvy business journey. Let's explore how this is not just possible, but achievable for your business. So let's dive into our first major challenge before we talk about tax savings: the complexity of offering competitive health benefits. As a small business owner and HR professionals, you're well aware of the balancing act required to provide your team with high quality benefits while managing your budget. Hiring employees is meant to be a positive thing for the economy and society, but the complexities and costs of providing competitive health benefits can be daunting for small businesses. It's a common struggle, but what if there was a simpler way? Something like a streamlined solution that not only enhances your employee benefits, but does so without additional financial burden on your business. An innovative program that focuses on preventative care and wellness designed to lower your insurance costs and improve health outcomes for your team. You want the lowest price for your employees, but you don't want the cheapest. Let me rephrase. You want to ensure they aren't overspending, but you also don't want them to show up at the hospital for an ER visit and walk out with a $1,500 bill. The Bureau of Labor Statistics found that only 40% of civilian workers had access to short term disability insurance and 35% to long term disability. That's more than half the population that doesn't have access to simple disability insurance. Disability covers maternity leave, paternity leave, broken bones, sick pay. It provides insurance on your paycheck. We all know that the state doesn't pay shit, so we need to protect our people. SIMERP can provide this at no cost. But it's not just about the financials. Implementing SIMERP aligns with your values, supporting your desire to contribute positively to the community and industry. It's about being recognized not just as a business, but as a community pillar that truly cares for its employees. You need someone that is in your corner who's actually looking out for you and looking for new, innovative ideas to keep your business moving forward. Let's take the approach that's the approach that we take. And I'm here to be your number one advisor. Your CPA is great, but they don't have the time to actively look for money saving solutions for your business. There's all this noise out there. You probably have 10 insurance agents calling you trying to sell you a product. I'm not here to sell you anything. I never want you or anyone to have to spend any money. I'm at heart a consultant and have a fiduciary responsibility to my client and to be the one on the lookout and provide the very best possible plans. Now, you might wonder, how can I get started? Well, I will walk through a simple checklist to evaluate how SIMERP can fit into your business, showcasing a step-by-step approach to integration in just a moment. So, by embracing this solution, you're not just simplifying your benefits process, you're elevating your business's standing both in the eyes of your employees and your community. Recent data and studies underscore the positive impact of these programs on productivity, absenteeism, and overall company performance. For employees, wellness programs contribute to higher job satisfaction, with 70% of employees enrolled in wellness programs reporting higher job satisfaction compared to those not enrolled. Moreover, those programs are associated with fewer sick days. 56% of employees participating in wellness programs reported fewer absences due to illness. Employee morale also sees a significant boost from these initiatives, with 54% of employers observing improved morale after implementing wellness plans. For an employee's perspective, or from an employer's perspective, the financial benefits are clear. Companies that invest in wellness programs often see a positive return on investment in various forms. On average, companies providing wellness programs experience a 6-to-1 ROI, primarily through reduced healthcare costs and lower absenteeism. Additionally, well-designed wellness programs can yield an ROI of $1.50 to $3 for every dollar spent over a 2 to 9 year time frame in the overall healthcare world. So now that what if you could do all this without spending a dime out of pocket? I don't want you to spend all day getting into the weeds and boring you with industry jargon. So if you'd like that and you want to hear the exact specifics of everything, we can book a call below. Otherwise, let's delve into a common challenge that I know many of you face: the payroll tax burden. Payroll tax is seen as a penalty to employers who are trying to grow their business and contribute to the economy. It's like a necessary weight tied to the growth of your business, essential for societal benefits, but undeniably a significant expense that can stifle your ability to expand and thrive. We all get it. No one likes a tax man. But life's a game, and taxes are the one thing you can't avoid. But we can utilize the rules put in place and pay the least amount possible. You're now able to use a strategy that not only lessens this burden, but it turns it into an avenue for additional savings and an investment for your business. This is where SIMERP shines. By optimizing how your business handles payroll taxes, SIMERP offers a pathway to reclaim these funds, channeling them back into your business and your employees' pockets. Let me explain to you how this works. Consider a business similar to yours, which, after implementing SIMERP, saw a remarkable reduction in payroll taxes, resulting in a substantial annual savings. These savings empowered them to invest more in their team and growth initiatives. You can use these savings however you see fit. Maybe use them to sponsor your employees' insurance, or you pump them into employee training. According to Business Leadership Today and Lorman, organizations that offer robust training programs are likely to see enhanced employee retention, with retention rates increasing by 30 to 50% in companies with strong learning cultures. Organizations with high levels of engagement are reported to be 21% more profitable compared to those with lower levels of engagement. That's a substantial increase over a 5-year period. Now, think about how your current payroll expenses, imagine reducing them to an amount that, imagine reducing that amount and using those savings to enhance your business. Now, I want to show you this savings calculator that I have here. Will be giving you guys access to. Let me see here. Okay, so if I were to punch in, let's go, 50 employees, let's just say average monthly contribution, $200 from the employer, $150 from the employee, $1,500 deductible. We'll calculate this out, okay? And again, you guys will have access to this calculator at the end of the webinar, so you can see exactly how much your company could save in just a quick 4 clicks of a button. So if I could tax savings for the employer, this is the annual savings that this company is going to see every single year, $26,000 right back into your pockets. Annual premium savings, I won't get into that right now, but that's how much you could be saving if these numbers were accurate, if we were to look at some of your insurance plans, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. Healthcare costs saved. This is from implementing a wellness program and what it does for the economy, right? So healthcare costs in general, cost a lot of money. So we have some graphs here to kind of break it down and give you a visual aspect, but what this is showing is how much money a wellness program saves by employees learning about their health and wellness. This is how much annually that the healthcare system basically gets to save and put back in, which in turn reduces healthcare premiums. You know how they jump up every single year? Well, this is going to help lower that jump every year and keep it at a more level rate. And now this one right here is the real number I want you to look at. Total benefit from year one. So what this is the total employee dollars plus in total employer dollars. So, if we subtract out 26,000 here, that's basically $200,000 of employee dollars put back into their pockets in the sense of benefits. And you can see over a 5-year time span, that's 1.3, almost $1.4 million of benefits, and this never costs anything out of pocket. It is completely and utterly cost-free to you. There is nothing you have to pay out of pocket to be in this program. The way that we have it set up and the tax codes that we utilize, it is all cost-effective, and there is no cost, there's no dollars out of pocket for you or the employee. So I encourage you to consider, what could your business achieve with this newfound financial flexibility? How could reinvesting these savings propel your business forward? And as we proceed, keep in mind that the goal here is not just to save, but to reinvest your businesses and employees' future, fostering growth, satisfaction, and stability. And I'll get into exactly how this saves you tax in a moment. Bear with me. If the savings in the calculators below make sense, and you want to see an immediate impact in your company as soon as your next payroll cycle, let's have a quick chat to see if this is a fit for you. Let's get you to the next slide here. There we go. All right, so let's touch on a topic that's close to all of our hearts, the well-being and satisfaction of our team. You, like many other small business owners, aim to provide the best for your employees, making them feel valued and secured. But there's a constant tug of war, isn't there? Balancing the books while trying to offer a competitive benefits package, employees continue seeking more and more benefits and more money and benefits, which can be difficult for small businesses to offer due to budget constraints. Small businesses need to compete with larger companies in attracting top talent by offering competing health benefits, thus retaining skilled employees and reducing turnover costs. How would you feel knowing that you've not only met but exceeding your employees' expectations without straining your budget? It's more than just the numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about real people, real lives, and real gratitude. This increase in benefits can be accomplished without reducing take-home pay, satisfying the employee's needs without financial strain on the business or their pockets. As we move forward, I encourage you to envision this transformative shift in your workplace. And remember, we're here to help guide you every step of the way to make this vision a reality. Let's not just aim for the minimum, let's redefine what's possible in employee satisfaction and loyalty. Ultimately, you should have your policies reviewed every year by your consultant. It's an essential step, something definitely worth considering. A review costs nothing, and health companies change prices more frequently than seasons change. And just as you wouldn't wear winter clothes in the summer, you shouldn't stick with a health plan that no longer suits or your needs or your budget. Again, you can't keep up with this alone. You need someone in your corner who can actually trust. The best business folk outsource the most efficient workflows. So let's jump now into a paycheck example. So, real quickly, I don't want to get into the weeds with this, but if you can see my mouse here, the weekly gross is the same for both of these paychecks, right? So we have a before, we have an after. What happens with, so this is a normal paycheck, their taxes come out, their take home pay is 492. What happens with SIMERP, MERP, a deduction goes in pre-tax, lowering their taxable income. In turn, it lowers their taxes, creating tax savings. That MERP is added back in post-tax, right here, so that their take-home pay doesn't change, but then they get these savings that they can put towards benefits. So it pays for the cost of the program, it pays for like that disability insurance that I mentioned earlier, and as you can see, their take-home pay stays exactly the same, and they can get all these benefits. Now over here, this is just a live case that we were working on. 60 lives in the business. So, pretty standard, not huge by any means. The benefits increase annually. This is the total employee dollars that they're going to get, back basically in their pockets for the year. This is their monthly, and then this is the annual tax savings for the employer. Kind of like how the calculator, I use 50 employees. This one has 27,000. The calculator, I think, had 26. You can see some employees aren't eligible. It's a couple different things. Again, I don't want to get into the weeds with you about it right now, but we can on a separate private call. And some employees, I don't know if you can read this, but some employees have $300 that they get back monthly that they can spend. Think about an extra $300 that you can use to purchase disability insurance. You could have the most top-rated disability insurance to cover all of your expenses. You could pick up some other insurances or some other benefits to help you out. So when those what ifs come and the oh shits happen, you don't have to worry about how am I going to pay this, or man, now I have to empty my rainy day fund. It's going to be here, and it never is going to cost you anything out of pocket. So implementation concerns. Let's dive into this topic that I know is on many of your minds, the how of it all. Implementing a new system can seem daunting, like deciding to cook a 5-course meal when you've only ever microwaved dinner. What if I told you that it's more like following a simple recipe where we provide all the ingredients and the steps? You might be thinking, sure, but will it be a headache to set up? Will it disrupt my current operations? I hear you, and the last thing any of us want is a solution that creates more problems. Our implementation process is streamlined and designed with you in mind. We're talking about a few simple steps, clear instructions, and a support team that's got your back every step of the way. And the best part, it's like flipping a switch. Once it's on, you'll see the benefits right away, and it won't disrupt any of your business or your employees' pay. For small business owners and HR professionals who often wear multiple hats, a solution that's easy to implement means less time and resources spent on administrative tasks, allowing them to focus on the core business activities. So, I've seen businesses breathe a sigh of relief once they see how seamless it is. And, we've been working with a trucking company who has a pretty high turnover rate. They are always bringing in new people, 5 to 10 every week. And they're so pleased with our processes and how our ability to handle each new employee as they come in without causing any headaches for HR. So, the initial implementation is also a breeze for you. We can be up and running in just 2 calls from now until the active payroll cycle. An additional one-on-one call to go through the specifics of the program. Then we'll send over an authorization document. We will begin working on your census report to see how much each employee will get back and see who's eligible. We'll provide the code for you to plug directly into your payroll. We'll then run a ghost payroll to ensure that there's no hiccups. While we work on that, our benefits team will begin reaching out and informing your employees about the program so they fully understand it. And once everything is proven to be working, we're off to the races, and your employees and business start to see the benefits on the very next pay cycle. Simple as that. Once the program begins, there's no ongoing management unless you have a new hire or fire. We send monthly reports to you so that you're always kept in the loop. And if you're sitting there wondering, is this going to be some complex puzzle? Let me reassure you, it's more like connecting the dots. We're to help you connect them. Ready to take a closer look Ready to take a closer look at how simple it can be? Let's peel back the curtain and show you exactly how it works in a personal discovery call. So, as we delve into the transformative potential of SIMERP, we've explored its immediate financial benefits, but the impact of SIMERP extends beyond just today's savings. It's about laying the foundation for a healthier, more resilient future. By participating in our wellness program, you contribute to two things. One, healthier people today will cost less to the healthcare system in the future. And two, better health outcomes lead to better organizations. There are dozens of ways for you to engage in the program, and I believe 75 different wellness activities that the whole household can use. And I just want to point out my 5 favorites. So, your personal health assessments based on your height, weight, do you smoke, do you drink, do you eat fruits, vegetables, how many hours of sleep do you get in a night, how many ounces of water do you drink, and some more. With all that information, the algorithm will provide a healthcare report for you in a report card format. Tell you your real age, maybe you're 32, but in reality you're actually 41, and you need to fix it before it's too late. When you get your report card, there are specific things to work on. On top of it, number 2, inside the report, the platform provides professionals to speak with, dietitian, nutritionists, meal planners, workout trainers to assist you to create a real life plan. Number 3, the report will show you if you wear like a wearable like an Apple Watch that not only can you celebrate your 10K steps each day, but it will show you that if you go 12K steps for a month, you'll lose an additional 5 pounds. Information like that can be available to you, and it's really nice to know when it's all calculated for you. There's unlimited telemedicine. There's 650 doctors available for you. There's men's health, women's health, children's health, ophthalmology, dermatology, televeterinarian services, and again, this can be used by the entire household. Now, final one, when you want to speak with someone, is access to certified lifestyle experts, mental health, you can from licensed professionals and peer-to-peer counselors. It all comes from this screen here. You can see how many different categories that you can find a professional with or a peer-to-peer to speak with. You can talk about stress, anxiety, support, counseling, even self-development to become a better leader, a better mother, a better brother. It's really all about all of us doing our part. And at the end of the day, there is an ulterior motive to enroll in this program. We want to help control and understand how we can engage in healthier activities and combat the rising healthcare costs. I need to speed it up a little bit here. I think I'm dragging along. I don't want to lose you guys. So, everything that's in this wellness program is primarily around 8 bad habits we sometimes all have. Poor diet, physical inactivity, smoking, lack of health screening, poor standard of care, poor stress management. At the end of the day, we say it this way: a $10 pizza is a heck of a lot cheaper than a dirty kitchen, right? But these 8 bad habits are causing some bad things in our healthcare future, and these 8 bad habits are causing 15 chronic illnesses that you see across the bottom of the screen. And at the end of the day, some of us may even have lost a loved one to one of these things. Even, you know, helping people like us understand the small hinges that swing the big doors in our lifestyle, just around these 8 things that sometimes we do by mistake, or to have a good time, is a big impact. And for our healthcare system, take a look at this. Even for 100 people, our healthcare-related claims related to these 8 bad habits, it costs all of us $1 million a year per 100 people to help combat these 8 things that we just do sometimes. And through enrolling in a wellness plan like ours, you would see these costs go down by almost 7% year over year. That compounds very quickly. So, employee participation. Have you ever wondered about launching a new program and wondering whether your team will be on board? It's like planning a party and hoping people show up, engage, and enjoy. This concern is particularly relevant when it comes to employee benefit programs. Participation matters so much because it's the key to unlocking the full potential of any wellness initiative. High participation doesn't just benefit the employees, it transforms the entire organization. It's about ensuring that those benefits reach and resonate with every team member. Through strategic communication and education, SIMERP takes advantage of clear and compelling, encouraging widespread engagement. Standard additional benefit plans see participation of 15 to 20% at best. Our plans see high 70, 80% employee engagement and participation. So, as we consider the path forward, think about the value of high participation, not just in the numbers, but in the smiles, the energy, the communal spirit it brings to your workplace. If you're eager to see this kind of positive change, let's explore how SIMERP can help you achieve it. So, to enhance our wellness program's effectiveness and engagement, we encourage setting dedicated time for wellness activities. According to our plan documents, employees must engage in 4 activities each year, which takes about 25 minutes using any of those services I mentioned earlier, the 75 different possibilities. Even telemed service even counts as an activity. And we've observed significant success when employers designate a time slot, 60 minutes once a year, for the employees to engage in the app. It's recommended, at the end of a workday, like a Friday afternoon, for the employees to come together, complete the activities, and just engage in discussion. Now, to make this time even more impactful and enjoyable, we suggest coupling these activities with a small work party. And this not only fosters a sense of community, but also makes the wellness program something employees look forward to and actively participate in. Understanding the constraints of budgets, especially for small businesses, we support the funding of this party with a stipend, ensuring that there is no out-of-pocket cost for the employer. This commitment underscores our belief in the value of these wellness activities, not just for individual health, but for enhancing team cohesion and company culture. And, we don't want this just to be a transactional relationship. I want to ensure that we have a long-standing friendship. So we ensure that every employee is knowledgeable of the program, the benefits, and the company is portrayed as the winner for offering basically a pay raise. With this informational approach rather than a selling approach, we see a 70 to 80% participation rate in the program on average. Like I said, we're never selling. We're simply informing on what is available to you. Encouragement from the employer helps in response as well. It's a win-win by you helping us out. Getting in contact with more employees gets you more savings. We'll do a group info session, and hopefully the whole workforce can attend. And then we'll have our team ready for one-on-one meetings to answer any personal questions, and we can do the whole thing virtually. So there's always the what ifs in life. This program removes the what ifs for your employees' health. If you're ready for immediate savings on your next payroll cycle, now is the time to book a call. We all hate programs that promise the moon and can't deliver. You can see savings as quick as the cycle following implementation of the program. Business owners tend to pay 40 to 50% more in taxes than they need to. The problem is CPAs don't have the time to learn these strategies, so they can't implement them. They're too busy with preparing every client the baseline, when this money could be working for the business. CPAs do a great job at the base, but they can't go the extra step. Let us do the work for you. Once we can prove that this system is effective, we have a handful of other strategies to help your business keep more of its hard-earned money away from benefits. So, inflation, when the value of money seems to shrink like ice under the sun, we all feel the pinch of inflation. This is just a quick way to give back. On average, it's like a 4% raise on a $50,000 salary without ever touching your bottom line. Picture the relief and the gratitude your employees would feel knowing that while everything else might be getting more expensive, their healthcare, their wellness, their peace of mind are all being safeguarded by you, the employer. It's a powerful message of care and commitment, one that resonates deeply in today's uncertain world. And certainly we do have a world that, now let's focus on this tax dilemma, all right? Let's take a step back. A word that often brings a sense of complexity and inevitability. For business owners, the challenge is not just about paying taxes, but navigating the maze in a way that benefits both your business and your team. The reality is that many businesses end up paying more in taxes than they ever need to. Not by choice, but because the tax system is a complex and ever-changing system. So you need someone that's there to help you find these and implement these new strategies. And SIMERP can be a small stepping stone in that direction. Now, faced with a choice, would you rather continue to pay more in taxes, knowing that those funds could instead be securing your employees' families' health and future? Or would you choose to protect and maximize your hard earned money through a program that empowers both your business and your family? So, as we draw this session to a close, I'm at my 30-minute mark, so I'm just going to be another 2 minutes and I will be off here. Let's just take a moment to reflect on your journey that we've embarked on today. We've navigated through various challenges that resonate deeply with all of us here, from balancing growth with profitability to enhancing employee satisfaction and navigating the complexities of taxes. Let's pave a path for a future where your business isn't just surviving, but thriving. Now, envision your business a year from now. Visualize not just the numbers reflecting on your business's growth, but the smiles and the energy and the engagement of your team, knowing that they are truly valued and supported. Think about the legacy you want to build. This is your opportunity to make a decision that goes beyond the immediate. One that aligns with your vision for a business that excels and cares deeply for its people. If you're ready for the next step, it's not just dream of a better future, but to actively shape it. We're here to guide you. Whether it's a one-on-one consultation or an in-depth workshop or simply just more information that to help you make an informed decision, the next step is yours to take. Now, thank you for joining us today. Remember that the journey to transformation begins with a single step, and that could very well be SIMERP. Let's not wait for change to come. Let's be the architects that change, the creating a future that we can all be proud of. We work by application only. We cannot just take anybody. I have the capacity to bring on 4 more clients over the next quarter. And, if you think that this might work for you, don't hesitate to get on my calendar so we can see if this would be a good fit for us both. I'm offering the covered company parties that I mentioned earlier for the next 4 clients that we bring on as an added cherry on top from this webinar. So fill out an interest form or book on my calendar to get your first picks. And again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope it wasn't too boring, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. But even if this isn't a fit for you, I would love your feedback and opinion of what you liked, what you didn't, and if there's any other value that I could bring to you. I'd love to meet you and just get to know you a little bit, even if this program isn't for you. So, nonetheless, take care now, and bye-bye.